Hello, my name is Corey Cleveland, and I'm here with Gord Friesen, President and CEO of Freeport Resources. Gord, thanks very much for making the time. Gord, I want to step right into what is Freeport Resources and the project that you have in Papua New Guinea. I think there's some exciting things there and some interesting things. What do we need to know about what you're doing?
We're in the land of the giants, elephant country. A lot of large copper porphyry mines are in Papua New Guinea, and that's why we're there. We've got a deposit that is a great opportunity. We're ahead of many juniors. We're not exploring, looking for a deposit. We know it's there, and that's why we picked it up.
Can you give us a bit of the history there? Because I understand that there's a fair bit of money that's been invested in the project already. You were able to acquire it. And what does that look like?
So we acquired it from Conic. And Conic is cobalt nickel, and they spun off their gold asset. It didn't fit into their core business of cobalt and nickel. So it went to a private company that we acquired. So we got it for 10 million shares at the time, 60 cents. So it's about a $6 million value. But the size of the asset, the other than the location, it's the scale. It's got just less than 6 million ounces of gold. So, but it's half copper, half gold. And if we look at the copper equivalent, it's about 4 billion pounds of copper. Copper has got a big tailwind in the market. There's a big demand for copper. Prices have risen. So we're in the land of the giant copper gold porphyries.
And as I understand, the name of this project is the Star Mountain Project, or Star Mountains, and that's in Papua New Guinea. What do we need to know about that as a jurisdiction and perhaps just a risk profile for Papua New Guinea as a mining jurisdiction?
Papua New Guinea is, a great place to find these giant mines, and it's a great place to get a return on investment for the large companies because you're able to explore, you're able to permit, you're able to develop the mine, and then you're able to operate it.
I think a question that would go along with the acquisition that you made and the project you have is, why the low valuation of Freeport right now? What are investors missing?
Well, this is a resource, Corey, that we've picked up, and now we're just going to start to drill on it and get active again and get it known to the community because it's vastly underexplored, this whole Star Mountain property. We have many more targets to get on in the 2021 drill program.
Can you get into some of the details of what was found in that exploration and then a bit of the program that you see going forward?
Well, we had 23 targets, and they drilled 7 of them. The main one where the deposit is on is, has about 25 holes drilled in it, and they got just less than 6 million ounces of gold equivalent in that. So it's a pretty substantial, size deposit, and we are going to, try and expand that deposit. We have another target that's 2 kilometers away, and it had, if that corridor, the infill drilling that we do shows that they're connected, it would substantially increase the size of this deposit.
And what's the strategy with Freeport when it comes to doing this exploration? And I mean, are you going to develop a mine, or is this going to be positioned for a sale? What's the strategy there?
Projects like this, they're too big for junior companies, and our goal is to we feel we got an undervalued asset, as you noted earlier. So we want to increase the value of the asset, and we're looking at selling it to a major company. So that's our number one goal. Number 2 would be to joint venture with the right people as well.
And one question about COVID. It's caused issues for a lot of different mining companies at various stages. How is it impacting Freeport?
Corey, right now the pandemic has shut the country down. You can't fly in and out, and you can't move around the country. So what we have done is we've taken this time to reevaluate the $50 million worth of data that we have from all these projects over the last 50 years. So we've hired a company called Minerva, and they have intellectual property and AI that they take that data, they put it in their computers, do all their modeling, and come up with targets and where to best spend the money. And we have a management and operational team that's done a lot of work in PNG with these major companies. So they'll review all that data, and we will be ready to announce our drill program and our targets and come out with all that data in the beginning of the year.
Gord, as we aim to wrap up here, what final thoughts or final information would you like to share with the investors or shareholders who are watching this?
I'd like to say the metal prices are strong. We've seen the price of gold rise up, but we've also seen the price of copper go from just $2 to $3.50. So the tailwind with the rising copper prices is very exciting for us as well. So we've seen increased demand from China, as well as the electric vehicles are driving demand, as well as energy storage. So we're the right place at the right time with gold and copper.
Excellent. Well, Gord, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, Corey, pleasure. Thank you very much.